Oculus VR is an American virtual reality technology company founded by Palmer Luckey and Brendan Iribe. Their first product, still in development, is the Oculus Rift, a head-mounted display for immersive virtual reality. In March 2014, Facebook agreed to acquire Oculus VR for $2 billion in cash and Facebook stock. History: as a head-mounted display designer at the University of Southern California Institute for Creative Technologies, Palmer Luckey earned a reputation for having the largest personal collection of HMDs in the world, and is a long-time moderator in Meant to Be Seen 3D's discussion forums. Through MTBS forums, Palmer developed the idea of creating a new head-mounted display that was both more effective than what is currently on the market, and inexpensive for gamers. To develop the new product, Luckey founded Oculus VR with Scaleform co-founders Brendan Iribe and Michael Antonov, engineer Jack McCauley, Nate Mitchell and Andrew Scott Rees. Coincidentally, John Carmack of id Software had been doing his own research on HMDs and happened upon Palmer's developments. After sampling an early unit, Carmack favored Luckey's prototype, and just before the 2012 Electronic Entertainment Expo, it announced that their future updated version of Doom 3 BFG Edition, would be compatible with head-mounted display units. During the convention, Carmack introduced a duct-taped head-mounted display based on Palmer's Oculus Rift prototype, which ran Carmack's own software. The unit featured a high-speed IMU and a 5.6-inch LCD display, visible via dual lenses that were positioned over the eyes to provide a 90 degrees horizontal and 110 degrees vertical stereoscopic 3D perspective. Carmack later left it as he was hired as Oculus VR's Chief Technology Officer. On March 28, 2014, it was announced that Michael A. Brash had joined the company as chief scientist. Funding: following the demonstration of the Oculus Rift prototype at E3 in June 2012, on August 1, 2012, the company announced a Kickstarter campaign to further develop the product. Oculus announced that the dev kit version of the Oculus Rift would be given as a reward to backers who pledged $300 or more on Kickstarter, with an expected shipping date set of December 2012. There was also a limited run of 100 unassembled Rift prototype kits for pledges over $275 that would ship a month earlier. Both versions were intended to include Doom 3 BFG Edition, but Rift support in the game was not ready, so to make up for it they included a choice of discount vouchers for either Steam or the Oculus Store. Within 4 hours of the announcement, Oculus secured its intended amount of $250,000, and in less than 36 hours, the campaign had surpassed $1 million in funding, eventually ending with $2,437,429. On December 12, 2013, Mark Andreessen joined the company's board when his firm, Andreessen Horowitz, led the $75 million Series B venture funding. In total, Oculus VR has raised $91 million with $2.4 million raised via crowdfunding. Acquisition: though Oculus VR had only released a development prototype of its headset, on March 25, 2014, Mark Zuckerberg announced via his Facebook profile that Facebook would be acquiring Oculus VR for $2 billion, pending regulatory approval. The deal includes $400 million in cash and 23.1 million common shares of Facebook, valued at $1.6 billion, as well as additional $300 million assuming Facebook reaches certain milestones. Many Kickstarter backers and game industry figures, such as Minecraft developer Notch, criticized the sale of Oculus VR to Facebook. Oculus Rift. The Oculus Rift is a virtual reality head-mounted display. Software, most notably video games, must be custom programmed to use the Rift. Developer kit pre-orders were made available for $300 through Oculus VR's website starting on September 26, 2012. These kits sold at a rate of €4.05 per minute for the first day, before slowing down throughout the week. In March 2014 at GDC, Oculus announced the upcoming Debit 2, which they expected to begin shipping in July 2014. The Rift is expected to become available in late 2014 or early 2015. Conflicts with ZeniMax Media. In May 2014, ZeniMax Media, parent company of CarMax former employer id Software, sent a letter to Facebook and Oculus asserting that any contributions that he made to the Oculus Rift project are the intellectual property of ZeniMax, stating that ZeniMax provided necessary VR technology and other valuable assistance to Palmer Luckey and other Oculus employees in 2012 and 2013 to make the Oculus Rift a viable VR product, superior to other VR market offerings. On May 21, 2014, ZeniMax Media filed a lawsuit against Oculus VR. References. External links, official website, official developer forum, Tuscany demo using Astound Sound on True Audio on YouTube. A Euro special version of Oculus VR's Tuscany demo showcasing Gen Audio's Astound Sound with calculations shunted to AMD True Audio.